According to the American Heart Association, 1 in 3 children are overweight. I was one of them. For years, I was 50 pounds overweight. I was the most depressed I'd been my entire life, and I felt like I could never escape. But here I am 3 years later, and I'm not only in great shape, but I'm happier than I've ever been because of the choices I've made. Today, over 3.7 million people die every single year from obesity, and 37% of the world's adults are overweight and obese. But this is preventable. The food they eat obviously isn't working. But to me, the bigger problem is their minds. I was there, I know how it feels, and I know how easily you can become addicted to sugar and food and unhealthy snacks that you see around you every single day. But one of the best ways you can change your life and drop pounds is through ketosis and fasting. Today I'm going to try a 48-hour fast, which will induce ketosis into my body. What this means is I'm not going to eat a single calorie, not even a peanut, for 48 hours. Now, while these super long fasts are excellent for your gut health, adding years onto your life and decreasing your risk for cancer, the real reason is to build up a mental strength. Your brain is a muscle, and like any other muscle, the harder you push it, the stronger it's going to become. And so today I want to see how far I can push myself so I can develop my brain into something stronger. I would like to apply the principles I've learned to other areas of my life so that I'm more inclined to follow through and push myself to my limits. I want to document the entire process with the hope that a couple of you will be inspired to take charge of your well-being. I hope you guys don't become a statistic, because I believe that you control your own destiny. If you are overweight, you can push yourself to do things like fasting. I'm going to show you guys how hard it is, how challenging it is, and I really truly believe that you are never too far down the wrong road. You can always turn back, always correct your past decisions, and always take charge of your life. So, starting now, we're going to jump into my documented 48-hour fast. I hope you guys enjoy. What's up, Lover fam? It is 8:22 p.m. on Friday, and I am going to try a 48-hour fast. So what that means is I'm not going to consume a single calorie for the next 2 days. Not a single calorie. All I'm allowed to eat is water, tea, and coffee. And I thought I would go ahead and record this one and give you guys updates on how it goes throughout the 48 hours and just make this video. Obviously just got out of the shower, but fasting, I'm sure you guys know, I talk about it all the time. It's one of the best things you can do for your body. And what a 48-hour fast does is it essentially allows you to dissolve your gut, all right? You're dissolving your stomach lining, your gut, all the internal parts, you're dissolving it, and it's gonna regrow. And so it's a rejuvenating process, and it's supposed to help cleanse yourself of just a lot of bad stuff, you know? This is a way to prevent cancers, it's a way to prevent a lot of diseases by letting those cells die and regrowing them. So this is hour 1. I'm gonna give you guys some updates, I don't know, every few hours. Probably won't be, the next one won't be till tomorrow morning, and I'll just, you know, let you guys know how I feel, how it goes. Alright guys, so I just woke up about an hour ago, took a nice shower. It's been 13 hours since I started this fast, which really is pretty normal. I mean, a lot of us do that anyway. Like, you eat dinner, you sleep, maybe you're a young kid and you're sleeping 12 hours a day. So 13 isn't bad. You get a little bit of hunger in the morning. You feel like you could eat, you feel like a donut. Oh man, that sounds good right now. It sounds good, I could eat it, but I'm about a fourth of the way done now. So it's been 18 hours. So it's been 18 hours since I started. We're approaching the halfway mark. Probably next update will be then. I'll be honest, I'm thinking of food a good amount. I'm feeling hungry. I feel uncomfortable in my stomach. But here is something interesting that I noticed. That I was stressed out about the DPBMB or DMV or whatever. I didn't want to go. So I noticed, I was like, well, let me just eat before I go. And I was like, wait a minute, are you even hungry? And I was like, realizing that I wasn't even hungry. I just wanted to eat because it, you know, makes you feel good and it helps de-stress yourself. So I thought that was a pretty interesting observation. That I was literally saying, I'm not hungry, I should eat because I don't want to do something. Well, I'll eat first, then I'll go. Like, I thought that was weird. Now I am legitimately hungry. It's gonna be tough making it through the rest of the day without eating, especially considering what I have to do, and then the whole day tomorrow. My stomach's gurgling actually pretty loud, so I think what I'm gonna do, suit up on some water, and I'll see you guys in a bit. What's up guys, it is now 20 hours since I've taken in a single calorie. Feeling really angry right now, feeling just a lot of anger in my body because I want to eat and I can't. Also might be because I'm trying to pay my student loans and I can't pay them because the website is so freaking confusing. So I gotta wait till Monday until I can figure that out. I don't like doing that, but yeah, I'm starving. I don't feel good so far. It's not great, but once you get through this wall, I'm told that it's gonna be much better. So I'm gonna go get some water, keep going, keep grinding. See you in a bit. All right, guys, we are at the 24-hour mark. This is only the second time I've done a 24-hour fast. And honestly, all I can think about right now is food. I am so freaking hungry. I've walked in my kitchen like 6 times and looked at the food, and I'm just fighting myself to at least do this once all the way through and commit to it. Once every 6 to 8 months is when this is recommended. So I'm just gonna knock it out, see how I feel tomorrow morning. But oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh man, I'm not. All I can think about is food. All right, guys, we are at day 2, hour 37 without consuming a single calorie. And honestly, it's not that bad. Like, my stomach is uncomfortable. I'm thinking about food a lot, but the biggest challenge is the mental challenge. The biggest challenge is mentally overcoming the fact that you can't eat. And I feel like this is powerful, you know, like going through this and forcing yourself not to eat. It's gonna make me reflect on the future, whether or not I actually need food, or if I'm just trying to eat because I'm bored or because I want something good. So I don't know, I feel like this is gonna be a pretty good experience for me, and I definitely will do this again. Gotta make it the rest of the day, 12 hours, no food. I am a little bit dehydrated, so I've gotta drink some water this morning. So I'm gonna have to do that, but I feel, you know, maybe a little bit weaker. I think I could still lift as much as normal, but you know, I feel just a little bit weaker. But yeah, we'll be back. It is 12:30. I've got 7.5 hours left until I can eat, and it's getting hard. It's getting really hard. I have been walking in the kitchen and literally just cleaning my kitchen so I could look and be in the presence of food. I don't even really feel hungry. I just kind of want the satisfaction of eating food. Like I just want to eat. Like I don't feel hungry. My stomach isn't gurgling. I perfectly feel fine. I could, you know, I'm not even tired, but like there's part of me that just really wants to eat anything. I mean, it's a strange feeling. I mean, usually when I eat when I'm hungry, now I just have this desire. That's all I can think about. So it's definitely a mental thing, guys. Like I said, it's not physical, it's mental, and it's gonna feel great once I'm done. I can tell already. So I gotta make it 7.5 more hours. I'm gonna go have some tea, maybe some coffee, just to taste something different than water. But yeah, we're getting there. We're gonna do this. All right, guys, about to go grocery shopping. Just had probably like 6 sips of coffee, not even like a tenth of a cup of coffee. But since I have no food in my body and nothing inside of me right now, the caffeine has just spiked my heart rate. Like it's like, like I have so much energy, and it's super weird that just happened. So I'm gonna use this energy to go shop, and I'll be back in an hour or so. But feeling good, still haven't eaten, still feeling good, feeling real good, feeling real good. 4 hours left, guys. Just got back from the grocery store. I bought myself, I never buy unhealthy food. I bought myself pizza, and I'm just waiting for the time to go. I mean, it's seriously just a mental challenge at this point. I could cheat myself and go eat right now, but I'm gonna keep it going. I'm making it this entire 8 hours. But what I will say is that the caffeine impacted me so much, I can't finish my coffee, but my heart rate had like quadrupled. Like it was seriously like what my heart rate is when I work out. It was spiking so much because there's just nothing in there, and it was pretty strong coffee. So I thought that was a pretty interesting observation. But I feel like this has been a pretty good experience for me in terms of just mentally and how I think about food. I think in the future I'm going to be more cautious about it. Instead of just grabbing something and not thinking, I'm going to have to decide, am I really hungry, or am I just eating because I'm bored or because I want something good? It's not easy to do this, and I think you need a lot of mental strength to get through it. And I wouldn't recommend people that are growing, those of you that are in your teens, I wouldn't necessarily say this is something for you to try. Don't quote me on that. Maybe it's fine, but I know that when I was a teenager, I was eating a lot more. Now that I stopped growing, it's not really a problem. But if you're older, 20 plus, 18 plus, whatever, I think this is something that everyone should try. Twice a year, 3 times a year, whatever you can do. Because it just mentally really makes a big difference. Physically, you feel, it's really not that bad. Mentally is the biggest problem, and I think it's really powerful. All right, guys, 2 hours left. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be the longest 2 hours of my life. I've come really close to cheating and eating calories, but like I said, I'm not going to. And let's see. Earlier, I took a grape, and I literally put it in between my teeth and just rocked it back and forth. And I was like, I could eat right now. I could do it. But really, I mean, it's really not even about the fast. It's just about mentally having the toughness to do it, because it builds mental toughness. So you can be, you can be more tough and more disciplined in the future in other areas of your life, which is one of the reasons I do it, right? It's like the spirit, the mind, like that's really what you're working on the fast. And of course, there are physical benefits like the stomach lining, gut health, all that stuff. Like they say your stomach's your second brain. Of course, you get a lot of feelings in your stomach. You can think with your stomach, so it's important to make it, just smart. But I'll tell you what, I feel so thin right now because of all the water weight I've lost because I have not been drinking enough. It's kind of cool. But yeah, 2 more hours left, guys. I just went shopping, like I said, got that pizza, about to pound it. One of the worst things you could do, by the way, is eat a pizza, because I'm now in a state of ketosis. And what that means is my body is using ketones for energy rather than sugar. I'm not using sugar. I'm using ketones, and ketones are huge for your energy. And when you don't have carbs in your body, when you don't have the sugar in your body has to use ketones, which are just basically sources of fat. And the ketones mean that when you're using them, you're burning fat, you're getting more energy, a lot of good stuff. You're not going to have the fluctuations you get with sugar highs, which is just a huge benefit. And so when I eat this pizza, I will break my ketosis. It takes about 2 days to get into it, so I'm basically going to be jumping out right when I get into it, which really isn't ideal, and it's not something I want to do, and maybe I'll change my mind last second, but this is my first 48-hour fast, and I kind of really just want to eat whatever I want as a reward, to push myself to not cheat by even a single minute or a single calorie. And that's what this is about for me. This is more about the mental strength than the physical benefits I'm going to get for it. So I think this has been a great experience. I'm excited for the next 2 hours to pass. I could cheat early, right? I've already had, 2 hours isn't going to make a difference, but mentally, that's where the real difference comes in, because the last 2 hours are going to be the toughest 2 hours to do. So we're going to keep going. Hopefully I can knock it out, but I'm pretty confident I can. No food for 2 days. I'm proud, honestly. I haven't done it yet. Save the speech for the next time I come back. All right, 1 hour left. It is 7 p.m. and I have not eaten a single calorie in 2 days. And the crazy thing is that this is the hardest hour. This last hour is the hardest hour because, like I said, it doesn't make a difference. I could just walk in there and eat right now and be done with it and be like, cool, I made it, and just tell people I made it 48 hours. But really, I didn't go 48 hours. Really, I did 47 hours. And my goal was 48. And so I've gotta make it through this last hour. I am just trying to distract myself. I'm really excited to eat again. I have not gone this long without eating, I don't think, probably ever in my life. So this is just crazy experience, man. It feels so good to be here. But I was just sitting here, I was like reading a book, trying to distract myself, and I was like, oh, it's 7 o'clock, I'm gonna go eat, because it's basically 8. And then I was like, no, you're going until 8, that is your time. Technically it's 8:20, so I won't eat a calorie until 8:20. Oh, it's so hard, man. All right, guys, it's 8 o'clock. I have made it 42 hours, 46, 24, 48 hours without eating a single calorie. I'm a little tired because I just meditated. I think this is one of the coolest things I've ever done. From a mental standpoint, I keep talking about how I feel like it's really building up a lot of stuff in my mind. But it's making me look at food differently. I mean, and I think in the past, a lot of us look at food, we say it's noon, it's time to eat, or it's dinner time, we gotta eat. And I think after doing this, I think I'm gonna be more conscious of what I'm eating, instead of just picking up food and eating it, instead of just having a snack whenever I'm bored. I think this experience really helped me, figure out a lot of stuff. I don't know, I feel great about it, and I want to put it into words so you guys know what to expect about it. But it's not easy. And it's not easy because the whole time your mind is telling you, hey, you need to go eat, you need to get food, you need to get energy. Your stomach is a little bit uncomfortable. Everything you have is telling you to do it, and you've got to go against that because you know that it's worth it. And to me, that's so powerful. So I'm hoping tomorrow I'll wake up and feel more rejuvenated after I have a huge glycemic spike from the carbs I'm about to consume. But no, I'm really proud. Honestly, I'm really proud. I told myself on Friday on a whim, I was like, it's time to do a 48-hour fast. And I committed, and I did not cheat by a single calorie, not even a single peanut went into my body throughout this entire time. All I had was water, tea, and coffee, 0 calories in all of them. And I'm really proud. I feel a serious sense of accomplishment from that. And so if you guys do it, please let me know what your experience is. I encourage you not to cheat by even a single minute, because that's really where the challenge is. It's easy to fast for a day. It's easy to fast for 12 hours. It's easy to fast for 45 hours. 46, 47, it's not that bad. But that last hour, the last 10 minutes, the last 60 seconds, that's the hardest. It's hardest to finish it, but that's the most important thing you can do is finish it. If you cut corners, you're gonna cut corners everywhere else in your life. But if you commit to it and go all the way through without cheating, you're gonna do that everywhere else as well. So now I feel like if I'm able to transfer this into other areas of my life, I'm gonna be a lot less inclined to quit because I know I'm capable of doing a lot more than I think I can. So guys, that was my journey of what it felt like to kind of just random updates on how I was getting through a 48-hour fast. I'm super proud, and I want to thank you guys for watching and being here. You guys are amazing. I'm about to go make a pizza, some Ben & Jerry's, spike my glycemic index so high. Oh, I feel so good. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Spread the love. Peace.